I'm Cyrena and welcome to my channel Pacific Prana Yoga. Today I'm going to be instructing you through a heart-opening Vinyasa flow. We're going to be focusing on mainly asanas that promote opening the heart chakra and allowing all that light energy to fill you up through the heart center. So yeah, go ahead and grab your mat, grab a towel, blanket, or block if needed for any modifications, and make sure you have water near you just so you can sip on it throughout our practice today. And please, if you feel that you cannot hit or perform any asana throughout our flow, take any modifications. I will try my best to cue the modifications throughout the sequence. Also, keep in mind, I know that it's very echoey in this room. I will be voicing over the sequence, so the sound will be a lot better quality. And yeah, thank you so much for being here today. And without further ado, let's get into our heart opening flow.
We're going to begin our sequence in easy pose or crisscross, or sitting on the tops of your knees, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Gently closing the eyes, placing our left hand on our bellies and our right hand on our heart or our chest. And we're going to start with a Dirga Pranayama practice, or a 3-part yogic breath. So along with me, take a deep inhale into the belly. Suck more air in through the nostrils into our rib cage and into the chest. Hold for a moment. Exhale through the chest, the rib cage, and the belly. Again, inhale through the belly. Move up toward the rib cage, chest. Exhale, chest, rib cage, and belly. We're going to do this a few more times at your own pace, whatever feels best for you. At any point, you can go ahead and put your hands back on the tops of your knees, whatever is most comfortable for you. And just take this moment to ground, be fully present in this practice and in this moment. And whenever you're ready, we're going to shift forward onto our knees, and sit back into a wide-legged child's pose, making sure our heart is melting down towards the mat. That's why we're doing more of a wide-legged child's pose. Although if it's more comfortable for you to keep your knees together, please feel free to do so. Now we're going to roll up into our tabletop position, taking our cat-cow flow. So first cow, dip the belly down, arch the back, and cat, concave the back. Cow, chin to the sky, cat, chin to chest. We're going to repeat this again a few times at your own pace. Do whatever feels right for you. If one posture feels better than the other, you can go ahead and stay longer in either cat or cow. Coming back to a neutral spine, we're going to thread the needle. So bring your right arm up to the sky and thread it through under the left arm, bringing the right shoulder down to the mat. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can go ahead and extend that left arm to the top of the mat, or even bind it around your right thigh behind your back. Go ahead and set that left hand down, bring the right back up to the sky where it came from, and plant it down. We're going to repeat that on the other side. So left hand up towards the sky and thread it through under the right arm. Again, if you feel called to, go ahead and extend the arm or thread it back. Now we're placing our right hand down, left arm up, and plant it down. From here, we're gonna go into full puppy pose, hips squared with the knees here, and melting our chest all the way down to the mat, extending our arms to the front of our mats. And if you'd like, you can be face down in this pose or your chin to your mat. Now we're shifting forward into our Sphinx pose, making a right angle at our elbows and moving down, facing flat down on our stomachs, taking a quad stretch on each leg. First grabbing the right leg if you'd like, or the right foot, and stretch the quad as far as you can here. Setting that leg down and grabbing the opposite foot. And whenever you're ready, placing that foot down. Now we're going to shift our hips up to the sky in downward facing dog. Since this is our first down dog of the sequence, go ahead and pedal out your feet, straightening one leg at a time, melting the heart down towards the mat. Like a wave, shift forward into high plank position. Now we're going to take our knees, chest, chin down to the mat and pressing up into our full or modified half cobra. making sure our shoulders are away from our ears and our hips are planted down on the ground, and shifting back again into our child's pose, our wide-legged child's pose. And we're going to shift back forward into our cobra. Inhale. Exhale back into our child's pose. We're going to move through these 2 asanas a few times. So on our inhale, shift up into cobra, and on our exhale, back into child's pose. Feel free to go at your own pace here. When you're ready, tuck the toes, send the hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Hold here for a moment. Bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of our mat, standing forward fold. And bend the knees, roll up, extended mountain, hands to heart. Now we're going to take our Surya namaskar A. So with an extended mountain, inhale, exhale down to standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, standing forward fold. Step back to high plank. Inhale, shift forward, chaturanga into full cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float to the top of your mat, standing forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, roll up. Touch the hands at the top of your crown and bring them down to the heart center. Inhale, again, extended mountain. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, make a right angle with your body. Exhale, standing forward fold. And send your feet back into high plank. Inhale, shift forward, knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drawing the heart center down towards our mat, towards our feet. Bend the knees, look forward, and step or float to the top of our mat. Exhale, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, roll up, extended mountain. Anjali Mudra, hands to heart. Inhale, extended mountain, Surya namaskar B, cactus pose. Open the heart here, really arch the back in order for that heart chakra to really burst open. And exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Now send the right leg back, high crescent lunge. You can also take a low crescent lunge if that's more comfortable for you. Clasp the hands behind your tailbone. Lift your chin to the sky and bend forward over that front leg. Inhale, bring the upper body back up. Exhale, bend over that front leg again. We're going to flow between up and down a few times. Go ahead and go at your own pace. Inhale, up. Go ahead and send the arms back up into high crescent. Plant both hands down, framing the foot, and send it back into high plank. Inhale, shift forward, chaturanga, full cobra. And exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, full standing forward fold. Inhale, roll the body up, extended mountain, touching the hands at the top and bringing them to your heart center. We're going to repeat that Surya namaskar B on the opposite side. So inhale, mountain. Exhale, full cactus, bringing the arms wide open. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crescent lunge. Bring the body up. Clasp the fingers behind your tailbone. Lift the chin up. And exhale, bend over that front knee. Inhale, back up. Exhale, head towards the mat. Inhale, bring the chin up to the sky. Exhale, back down. Go ahead and go at your own pace. Send the arms back up. Frame the foot with the hands and send the front foot back into high plank. Inhale, chaturanga, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Whenever you're ready, go ahead, bend the knees, look forward, step or float to the top of your mat, standing forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold again. Bend the knees, roll the whole spine up, extended mountain. Again, inhale, hands in Anjali Mudra. And at this time, we're gonna bring the right knee towards the chest, making sure our spine is long, and sending that right leg back, warrior one, making sure that the front foot is parallel with the mat and the back foot is at a 45-degree angle, clasping the hands behind our tailbone like we did before in crescent lunge, and folding over that front leg. Inhale up, chin up to the sky. Exhale, bend over that front leg. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. From warrior one, we're going to keep the hands clasped behind the back and transition into dancer pose. So go ahead and put most of your weight, all of your weight, onto your front foot. Shift forward, keep the right hand on the right foot, and gaze over your left fingertips in front of you. And then we're going to thread that leg back forward, hold it in front of you for a moment, and set it down into staggered standing forward fold here. Take a breath. And we're going to sit back into a seated spinal twist, stacking one leg on top of the other. So in this case, it's the right leg over the left leg, and we're bringing our left elbow on the outside of our right knee. Keeping the spine tall, looking over that right shoulder. Now we're going to stack the right knee right on top of the left knee and come into our Gomukhasana. We're going to bind the fingertips behind the back, one elbow reaching towards your tailbone and one reaching up to the crown of your head. Again, keeping the spine long, just breathing here for a moment. This is an amazing heart-opening posture. Try to envision your heart beaming forward in this posture. Now we are going to come into our seated pigeon. So planting the left foot onto our mat and connecting the right ankle to the top of our left thigh or knee, opening the chest up to the sky. Breathe here. From here, we're going to flip over, bringing our right hand, sending the leg up into our three-legged dog, and planting that right foot down, downward facing dog. Just breathe here for a moment. And step the right foot forward, high crescent lunge. And then we're going to shift down into our skandasana or side lunge. If you'd like a deeper stretch here, you can go ahead and extend your arms, opening that knee outwards and maybe even taking the full bind here if you'd like. If you're in the bind, open the hands back up and shift over to the other side, skandasana. When you're ready, go ahead and shift into the high crescent lunge on the other side. And bring that back foot, which should be your right foot, forward to the top of your mat, standing forward fold. Roll up, extended mountain. We're going to repeat that sequence on the other side now. Inhale, mountain. Now bringing that left knee into our chest, keeping the spine long with a slight bend in our right leg. Sending that left foot back, warrior one. Feel your strength here. And clasping the hands behind our bottoms. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and fold forward over that front knee and inhale, bring the upper body back up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, roll up. Go ahead and go at your own pace at this time. And then when you're ready, go ahead and push off that back foot. Grab it with your left hand at this time. Dancer pose, gazing over the right fingertips out in front of you. Hold here for a moment. Breathe. And threading that back leg through to the front. Extend it as straight as possible. And go ahead, plant it down, staggered, standing forward fold. Making sure your hips are square here. And on your next exhale, go ahead and sit back. And we're going to take our seated spinal twist. So this time bringing the left leg over the right leg and our right elbow on the outside of our left knee. Again, making sure the spine is tall. And go ahead and fully stack that left knee on top of the right knee, taking our Gomukhasana or cow face pose, clasping the hands behind the back with one elbow facing down towards the earth and the other pointing to the sky. Gently come out of this, plant the hands down behind you and your right foot down to your mat, connecting the left ankle to the right knee. and open your heart up towards the sun. Breathe here for a moment. Now we're going to swing our left hand over, pivoting the right foot and sending that left foot up to the sky, three-legged dog, and planting that left foot down, downward facing dog. Whenever you're ready, plant that left foot in between your hands and lift your upper body into high crescent lunge. Sweep your hands down into our Skandasana. And again, if you'd like a deeper stretch, you can go ahead and take the full bind here. If you're in the bind, go ahead and gently move out of it. Walk your hands over to Skandasana on the other side and shift over into high crescent lunge. And step that back foot forward, standing forward fold. When you're ready, go ahead, roll up, hands together in Anjali Mudra. And exhale, hands to heart. Now we're going to be winding down from this practice, so go ahead, sit back, and then lay back onto our backs, knees to chest. You can go ahead and rock side to side, forward and back. Give yourself a baby back massage if that feels good, or if it feels better, just find stillness here. Now we're going to cross our left leg over the right and let both knees fall over to our left side, extending that right arm out to the right side, meeting it with our gaze, making sure that shoulder, that right shoulder, is planted on the mat. When you're ready, we're going to switch sides. So left leg crosses over the right and both knees fall over to the left side, extending the right arm. Just breathe here. Now shifting back on flat onto our back into our Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing both soles of our feet together in sort of a reclined bound or reclined butterfly pose. And if you'd like, you can bring your right hand to the chest and our left hand to our belly. And we're going to take the 3-part breath again before we move into our Shavasana. So again, breathing in into the belly, rib cage, chest. Hold for a moment. Exhale, chest, rib cage, belly. Repeat this a few times. Bringing our breath to present awareness as we move into our Shavasana. Just remember to stay present. Find your anchor, find something to keep you here in the present moment, not allowing your thoughts to get the best of you. If they pop up in your brain, that's okay. Just let them move right past you. You can always come back to your breath, envisioning your lungs expanding and collapsing with each breath. You can do a body scan. You can come back to the 3-part breath, or you can anchor yourself with the music. Shavasana. comfortable, go ahead and deepen your breath a little bit. Bring some movement back to the body by wiggling the fingers and the toes. And when you feel comfortable, roll onto your right side into a fetal position. Whenever you're ready, push yourself back up to a seated position in an easy pose, keeping the spine long and the eyes closed. Thank you so much for being here and flowing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this. There are many more flows to come. Let's sweep our hands up in a circular motion around us, gathering all of that white light energy, bringing our hands together and sending it slowly down to our heart center. Gratitude for this practice. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed, and please come back for more yoga videos. Have a beautiful day. Much love.